it's Tomster here on the behalf of Indestructible Productions, and we are following the Banshee build series. Here you can see I'm cutting away at some brass sheet for the horn designs, or horn plates, or whatever you want to call them. While I do this, Jay is sanding down all the finer and more trickier of places with a small Dremel and a sanding bit. Thing is, using the Dremel in this way actually helped a lot to get into those small nooks and crannies that were completely not accessible with a big table-mounted belt sander. There we go, already looking a whole lot better. The thing is, you might be thinking now that, like, it looks really rough, but this is just the portion where we get rid of all the paint. There is still the fine sanding to come that gets off all those nasty little waves and whatnot. Now this is interesting. Every single day I walk to school, I notice this rusted piece of metal on the ground, and it stuck with me. And then, like, one day I was walking by, it was still there, so I thought I'd pick it up and I'd use it for something. Oddly enough, I thought it would be absolutely perfect for the steampunk style that we were aiming to go with for the Banshee. And I made a truss rod cover out of it.
This saw blade.
Original plan was to actually make small brass, what would you call them, shapes that we would then solder on to the brass plating that was covering the horns. Later on, that plan got changed around. That was the one horn that had completely chipped. It had a huge chunk missing from it, so here we see Jay kind of fixing that up for us. Looks a whole lot better now. Now, don't be alarmed. This is a style choice that we decided to go with. Excuse me. To get the brass plating in place, we decided to go with good old hammer and nail. Yeah, it's a bit crude, but both of us agreed that it looked the part. It definitely suited the style that we were going to go with. Here, I'm just going to make small holes to show where exactly the bridge is, so I know for not to go and making holes in places that actually go straight through the body instead of where the bridge used to be. Anywho, after the plate is hammered in place, we set about putting in the horn plates, or corner pieces, whatever you want to call them. Those small nails at the very end poking out, those are there just for the time being. They were replaced by shorter nails that looked a lot better. For now, it's just kind of keeping the whole thing together. The important thing here was really wanted to give that hammered in look. So we basically hammered the brass plating straight onto the body. It definitely gave it that hand-beaten look and kind of, I don't know, went along the edges a lot better. Trust me, the next episode is gonna be amazing, so stay tuned for that. I'll see you later.